Alright, so this is the last game of the tournament. We're like on the second table, I believe we are. I'm playing against Corey Burns. He's bringing his vampires with orcs, and there's my vampires with dark elves. So he's got on his orc side, he's got a bunch of bolt throwers with some doom divers. He's got hex wraiths, some zombies, crypt ghouls, a big unit of crypt horrors, mortis engine, corpse cart, necromancers, no vampires, and a unit of goblins. On my side, that's basically how I deployed my army. A little disclaimer, I had already redubbed this whole video, but then I lost it because my microphone wasn't on. So I'm just going to try and do a one intake and see how that works. So this is my turn one. We kind of skipped over his turn one. Nothing really happened. I moved my harpies and Vargeist up. Zombies are in that building. All my guys just kind of move up. Magic phase saw nothing out of the ordinary. I think he got my scroll out. I killed about 7 guys with screams in there. And yeah, just I'm blocking off his harpies from getting into that building so that my graveguard can eventually move up into it. And he's up there. So we're off to Corey's turn 2 here. His charges were those guys, the Hex Race into my dogs, Mortis Engine into my Terrorgeist, and his Cryptors into my Harpies. In the Magic phase, I think he tried to get some Curse of the Years off, and nothing again just really happened. Magic wasn't a big thing in this game. The Cryptors got into the building, and he cast like extra poisoning on them, but I didn't go in that building anywhere. He did 4 wounds with the Scream in the shooting phase, and did 0 wounds in combat with his impact hits and everything. So I did 1 wound in return, so that canceled out his charge. And he did 2 wounds to that guy with a bolt thrower. So we're off to my turn 2 here. My skeletons tried to charge in to the zombies with my Vargeists, and my Spirit Host charged into the Crypt Horrors. And everything else just kind of moved up. I went to go scream more. I screamed off the Mortis Engine, which blew up. And then in the Magic phase, I went for a Purple Sun that was to go over there. I misfired, and it goes over here. So, again, I just cannot get a good Purple Sun off on this tournament. So I Spirit Leech his General, doing 2 wounds. And then the Fanatics that came out when my Spirit Host went out ended up killing my 1 Terrorgeist, and I ended up winning combat by a bunch. So he's now facing me, and over here there's 1 zombie left. So that's the end of my turn 2. So we're back off over to Corey's turn 3 right here. His Hex Race and Corpse Cart charge in on my Vargeists. His Goblins charge into the flank of my Ghosts. And his Ghouls are just still sitting in the building. Those zombies got out of that building to get away. And in Magic, again, nothing has been going on in Magic on either side. Just kind of shutting each other down. None of the actual artillery are doing much. But he ended up killing my Vargeists. And in there, I still ended up winning combat against all that stuff. I just went into the Goblins, and that's just showing that my Vargeist got knocked out. But I got 1 wound left on my Spirit Host, and we're off to my turn 3. Now, in my turn 3, my Skeletons charged into those Hex Wraiths. Terrorgeist charged into those Goblins. Those Graveguard are moving up into that building. Not quite there yet. Spirit Host tried to get into the front of the Graveguard. The Cryptors didn't make it. I tried to cast Purple Sun. He dispelled it. And then just kind of went up. Like nothing happened in the Magic phase again. If everybody's just dispelling everything. In that combat over there, I ended up winning by a bunch because my Terrorgeist did work on screaming on those Goblins and then just finishing them off, getting a lot of combat res in there. And I forgot to shoot with my crossbow guys this turn, and my Skeletons ended up winning by 2. So we're off to Corey's turn 4 now, where he is his Hex Race and Corpse Cart charge in on my Skeletons, and his Ghouls get out of the building. All those dogs and stuff, they're moving up. In the magic phase, he just raised more zombies. Didn't really care. I wasn't about to kill that unit anyway. In here, screamed off some zombies, killing some more. Artillery of his did nothing. Magic did nothing. He ended up beating me by 5 in that combat. And he won combat here. Oh no, I won combat here, but then he's facing to the left. So that's his turn, and we're off to my turn 4. On my turn 4, I had no charges. The only things that happened was I got my general, my level 1 out of there to go eat a charge from the Cryptors. Moving everything up, I was so rushed that I forgot to charge my Spirit Host into the front of these guys. So when he beat down my Spirit Host, he's now facing my Terrorgeist, and my Terrorgeist screamed out the zombies, which then we had this little argument that if I should still be able to reform to face him, because if we did the combat order, I should be able to reform after he beat down my Spirit Host. But I ended up sniping out his general with Spirit Leech, and it popped the Hex Wraiths and the dogs and the Corpse Cart and everything. So we're off to his Corey's turn 5 now. This is where he charges into the flank of my Terrorgeist, and the Crypt Ghouls eat up the Necromancer, and my Dark Elf dude gets shot by a crossbow guy. Oh, that's just, I let him just cast more zombies. But my Dark Elf Lord takes 2 wounds from a crossbow shot that goes through the building and hits my dude. So that was his turn 5. On to my turn 5. I just throw my Spirit Host into those ghouls just to stop them from getting at my general. General goes into the building because the Cryptors rallied after beating up my my Terrorgeist. I raise a unit of zombies in front, moving up my skeletons, and facing some Graveguard. And this is just kind of a combo of turn 6 to show where everything's at. Didn't get points there. He killed some zombies. I didn't make that charge with the Terrorgeist, Graveguard, and that's the end. So that's the end of my game 5. It's funny, we were kind of talking to each other that, like, you know, if one of us starts going downhill, to just bomb the game, just be like, whatever, just throw it away, so that if either we're on table 2, so if we take a draw, neither one of us is going to get a prize or get into that top ranking. And this seems to always happen to Corey, that every single game he's on the second table or the first table fighting either me or my brother, and then we butt heads the entire game, comes out a draw, we both drop down 2 points because the table 1 or table 2 ends up getting a massacre and pushes them so much higher. So again, the game came down to a draw. I thought I was going to win, but I didn't notice that you could carry more than one of the banners from the buildings. And when I killed his dogs, I was like, sweet, I have 3 of the tokens, he only has 2 of the tokens, and he has nothing else that can pick up that last token. But his zombies were holding on to 2 of the banners, which, again, I just thought that each unit can only hold on to 1 item for some reason. I don't know. But it ended up coming out to a draw, complete draw. Even down to the points, it was a difference of like 70. So, again, it was a good game, good tournament. It pushed us. I was 3rd best general, and Corey Burns was 3rd best overall. So, again, like, if either one of us would have massacred each other in that game, we would have bumped up into that either best general or best overall position. But that's the end of that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry this took like a whole week to get made and everything, but I mean, I having to redub over everything and making sure that everything lined up, and then this last one just kind of destroyed me, where it was like, yay, I got it all done, and I went to go edit it and get the levels right, and I noticed that the entire wave was just empty, that my mic was muted the whole time. Oh no. But again, I won't eat up any more of you guys' time. Thank you for watching. I have another tournament that I just played in this last weekend, that Molorian's already put up, but my videos are coming up, and again, I have to redub them all because it's just everybody's loud, noisy, and drunk. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.